uploading a whole video. It takes time. So I wanted to just do this. Let's be leaving soon. Um, I don't want to start this because this is impromptu, okay? Um, if you're somebody who, even if you don't do it often, you go on social media. If you're anything like me, someone who is really perceptive, you notice certain things that are promoted. There we go. In a, let me see, hold on. Sorry. Certain what's the word, y'all? Oh my god. Content. There we go. Thank you. Certain content that is promoted more so than other content. Now, I'm definitely not saying that content, there's no uplifting, positive content. But sometimes when you have certain content, you have to go harder to get your stuff out there. If you're not somebody who like is out here just to get like likes and just, to get a certain outcome from the stuff you post. And I want to say this. I'm not persuaded, and manipulated in a way to like things that are not of my highest good. So I implore you to take on that same energy. And y'all know I usually don't come at you like that. I don't tell you what not to do. I'm not going to tell you not to do something or whatever because we are all on this journey. We're learning. We all have free will. Okay. But it's important, very important, to be mindful and very, very, very conscious of what you're allowing in your psyche. See, when you watch something, whether it's social media, television, anything else, you're taking it in. You're pulling in, you're welcoming into your existence, mind, body, soul, spirit. And the more you take it in, the more you want it. Especially if you're not somebody who's understanding of balance and duality and, your chakra energy and all of this stuff. You can really get persuaded into thinking the stuff that you're watching and taking in, like I said, is not just here, it's everywhere. You taking it in. You can really believe that this shit is good for you. Even because a lot of things come off as entertaining. Oh, that's funny. Oh, that's something or whatever. It'd be things where people are making fun of people, passing judgment, talking about things that's just a waste of energy. And I'm not, listen, for you that don't know, I love to laugh. So I love comedic shit. I love to laugh. I cuss. I'm not a square. I'm none of that. What I'm trying to make you is it's about expansion. And it's about not taking on lower entities and energies that are put out there to persuade and manipulate people. It's facts. You gotta expand your understanding of stuff because you densify yourself. I know I just made that word up, densify. You densify yourself by only taking in certain content that's on the internet, that's on television, that's on social media. Oh, hi, Elise. Oh, it's good seeing you. Well, good knowing you're in here. Can't see you, baby, but thank you. I know it's been a while. It's been a while. I gotta come. I've been coming out here lately more. So yeah. Um, but yeah, there's entities and things that are put into motion to get people distracted, off course, taking dark energy, especially if you're a life force. If you're somebody who is a life force, and even if you're just starting to understand what it is to be a being of light, an empath, whatever you identify as, then you're going to get distracted by shit. Distraction, not gonna say you're going to get distracted. There will be distractions put into place by entities that are lower. I want to talk to you guys about some stuff because I went through an energy of doing the dark night of the soul, going through increased shadow work, but also not getting confused and mixed up with the attacks that were coming on me, and not just from a physical person. I'm talking about from the other side, from the other dimensions. Okay. So knowing your worth, understanding what is out here, what's going on is super duper duper important, and standing in our power. That's why I made that video the other or a few days ago about your power. Oh no, your discipline leads to your power, because it's things that put in front of you that can be tempting, that literally, I'm telling you, it could be any fucking thing. Say you somebody who had a food addiction, then it's all types of food coming around. People have this and that, drugs, alcohol, you know, promiscuity. A lot of us dealt with a lot of spiritual women, and we're gonna go into this one day. Like, I'm not saying we were promiscuous, because I don't know. It's a fine line, but saying that you were promiscuous and saying that you were just out here like living, you didn't know. You didn't know you were hurt. You didn't know you were broken. We didn't know. So there's a lot of things, a lot of temptations that try to come in, sent by entities, let's be clear, that try to throw you off. And sometimes it comes in the form of social media, YouTube, television, all types of motherfucking stuff. So be just know what's going on. Just be open. Just don't allow, do never, ever allow yourself to be trapped. If you feel something is off, then it probably is off. That's just the truth. If something is off, if you feel like, wait a minute, what's going on? I'm gonna say this, and I'm just keep it real with y'all. I I feel like it's weird when people don't respect the wishes of a parent. So say you have your children around somebody, right? And you ask these people, don't do, like, even if the people are not babysitting your children, but you have your children in an environment. And you say, don't do this. Don't, I'm asking you, this is my, you're not even saying it in an aggressive, like offensive way. I have been in situations where I said, I am falling back on giving my child sugar. I'm not giving my son sugar, because I know the effects of sugar, period. And food is worse than what it used to be when I was growing up in the 80s and stuff. So, and then the person still brings around sugar. That's what I'm talking about right there. That's a small example of how people will be set up. And let me just be clear on this. People are used. There are people in your life that can be used to bring on the demise of you. It's not being negative. It's not being paranoid. It's facts. If you're on a certain path and you're moving with momentum and your mind is focused, your heart is focused, everything is just in alignment, and then people see that, they may not understand it, they may not respect it or anything, and they're used to distract you through conversation, through offering, through what could be perceived as help, depending on how the help is set up. And I started off talking about social media and everything, but yeah, it's very clear that you got to get very clear on what's going around. This is why I say observe, don't absorb. Because when you absorb, you begin to internalize everything that's going on. So say like you work somewhere, you live somewhere, your apartment complex, sharing, you rent a room, anything, because everybody got different circumstances going on as far as living, whatever going on in their life. You're impacted by the energy that people are around. That's why you got to be on your mother loving P's and Q's. You got to be so wrapped. You got to be so, listen, you got to be up in here with you, solid. And when you know something is not for you, push past it, flip past it like, no, I ain't going to get this no energy. I saw something on social media. I was like, oh, okay. And I almost commented. I said, nope, 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 not giving it no energy. Push past it. Because I know what's up. I know what's going on. A sister that I follow, me and her follow each other on TikTok, and I believe we are friends. We're friends on Facebook. And she did a Stitch video on TikTok yesterday where she was talking about this similar thing. She didn't start it off and put it out like that, but she was talking about how these young girls, they went to go travel in Miami, and one of them found out she was pregnant, and she was like happy about it, and she was like, I don't know the full story of what happened, whether these young girls, blah blah blah. Listen, she was saying in her own way that we got to do better for ourselves. Not quite tying into what I'm saying, but kind of, if you really understand what I'm saying. It's important to know what's up. Oh, that's not why she brought it up. Sorry, my bad. The reason why she brought it up is because the video had 3.4 million likes. So you could imagine how many views it had. So it's like the energy that people give to things that are not conducive to growth, to power, to just whatever. And like I said, listen, this ain't got nothing to do with me saying, oh, I'm judged. If you know that I'm not coming from that energy. I'm empowering my viewers to pay attention and to want more for themselves and not to fall for the okie dokes. It's a lot of okie dokes out here. It's a lot of okie dokes. It's a lot of things out here that are illusionary. Okay? It's a lot of people out here that are delusional, that come off like they got it all together. But pay attention. Look at people in their eyes. Don't be scared. I used to, because I was, my self-esteem was off. So I didn't used to look at people in the eyes. I will lock you in the eyes now. I'll make you uncomfortable and have you turn away before I turn away, because I need to feel where you're coming from. I need to understand like your genuineness. Are you coming off authentic? I got to feel it. Not you convincing me that you're authentic. Are you being genuine? Are you care? It has to be a feeling that I feel. It has to be that type of feeling. It has to be an understanding, soul to soul. You feel me? That's why everybody can't handle certain energies, because their stuff is too much for some people. Some people may not even understand that. They may write it off as something else. That's okay. We're all at different paces, places, and spaces. But I just wanted to come on here and tell you guys that really, really fast. Share that with you guys. Don't be fooled by the okie doke. Don't give energy to things that you're not supposed to give energy to. Everything ain't for you. Okay? Okay? I love you guys. Peace.